Good evening, Nigerians. I want to clear the air. Lucky and Abu Salami, they forced me to say that Burna Boy have helped me out. Yet, Burna Boy give them 30 million naira to send to me so that I can give my baby good education.
But recently we've been seeing some videos online. She and one other lady that calls herself a lawyer has been saying so many things that are not really true. In fact, from my perspective, they are entirely false. I'm gonna post the entire screenshot of my chat with Helen. Nothing is entirely missing out from it.
Good evening, Nigerians. I want to clear the air. Lucky and Abu Salami, they forced me to say that Burna Boy have helped me out. Yet, Burna Boy give them 30 million naira to send to me so that I can give my baby good education. Secondly, like Yodu was telling me that if I reach Nadera, I should even go to his house and stay in his house, that he really likes me. And also, like Yodu wanted some money from me after all this is done, because he told me that my baby daddy's brother gave him 2 million, even sent me the screenshot of out of $30,000 that Burna Boy gave it to him. So I'm begging Nigerians, I'm on my knees, please, I need your help. The money that I've been given, like you do, and Abu Salami, I've not received any money. Please, Nigerians, I'm begging you, I'm on my knees. The only money that I've received, only $350. Please, Nigerians, I'm on my knees, please, I need your help. Thank you.
How many of you remember the lady that Burna Boy said I should look for? The one in Kenya that said her baby daddy does not want to take responsibility of his child. Burna Boy said, look, you do find hard for me. I want to ensure that that child gets a scholarship and this woman gets a good business doing and a good comfortable house. So eventually I found her. I'm sure some of you remember because I posted it across my social media platform when I found her. And somebody who works for Burna Boy, his name is Mr. Salami, through Burna Boy Football Academy, reached out to her, and then they started the entire process of bringing her to Nigeria to meet Burna Boy and to, you know, get the scholarship for the child and everything. And Burna Boy spent, I'm sure, more than 8 million naira. I don't know if Burna Boy gave anybody any money for her, but I'm sure that they were spending millions of naira trying to get her passport, her visa, and so many other things. And I was really happy for this lady. I always tell her that she should not worry, her life was going to change and everything. But recently, we've been seeing some videos online. She and one other lady that calls herself a lawyer has been saying so many things that are not really true. In fact, from my perspective, they are entirely false. I'm going to post the entire screenshot of my chat with Helen. Nothing is entirely missing out from it. I don't want to edit this video. I'm going to post it as a separate video entirely so you guys will know that that lady that calls herself a lawyer that has been making videos that Instablog has been posting is saying false. People should even go through the profile of that lady to even see the kind of person you are listening to. I'm not saying you should judge people by how they look or how they present themselves, but to be honest, that lady said everything she said is entirely false. She said that we are asking for a percentage. All my life, I have never, nobody that I've ever brought to my platform, have I ever asked for any sort of percentage. If there's anybody that can say, look, you do have asked me for any percentage, come out with evidence, and I promise that this is the last video anybody will see from me on the internet. I'll quit this work that I do for good. If anybody can come out, provide any evidence I've ever asked them for money. It was just this guy that Burna Boy gave 50 million naira. When I was interviewing him, then I asked him, are you going to donate anything to Lokiudu Studio? And he said yes, which he donated 2 million naira. And that money was what I used to purchase this laptop. It's a MacBook Pro. I also bought charger, memory card, hard drives, and so many other things that I use for my filming. And to be honest, this is the first time anybody that benefited from my platform is even donating to me. Nobody really donates to me, and nobody cares how I survive. So that's by the way. So that is not just the only thing. This other lady came out to say that we're saying that we want to do something with her. I mean, that is entirely wrong, entirely false. I never in my life had any conversation with that lady or even had anything close to that conversation with her. So I don't know why anybody wants to come out to say something like this. This Helen lady in Kenya, at some point she was telling me that they are processed the visa and everything, but she's worried because she doesn't know where she's going to stay if she comes to Nigeria. That where she wants to stay is in Victoria Island. I say, see, this one you are making demands like this, it is not appropriate, because it might discourage the person that wants to help you. And seeing the fact that Burna Boy has spent over 10 million naira just to even bring here, that's a lot of money, and to be honest, it doesn't really make sense. She was saying that she says she also wants to come to Nigeria with one of her siblings. I was like, that's just going to inconvenience Burna Boy, because he has his own family, he has a lot of people to take care of. So why are you trying to add more responsibilities? She said that she doesn't feel safe, that she wants security to always be with her. So many demands that she was making. And I think I spoke with Burna Boy's PA to confirm where exactly she'll be staying. And he told me that he has an Airbnb that she's going to be staying, a 2-bedroom flat with AC, everything fully furnished. There's going to be a nanny, there's going to be a cook. But she said that according to Burna Boy's PA, Mr. Salami, that she said that what she wants is to be buying food every day. And to be honest, these things are not so good. So at some point, I even felt discouraged. I don't want to edit this video, so I'm going to post an entire a different video entirely. The video is just going to be like a screen record of my chat with Helen, so you guys can see entirely everything I discussed. I never in my life asked Helen for percentage. Nobody in this world, I am boasting, can ever come out anywhere and say Lucky stole their money or Lucky took money for them in a misleading way. I have never. Even the foundation that I run, we give people 100% of the donations. And that's why up till now, Lucky Studio does not even have an office. There are many times I'll go out to film people's story. I won't even have a hotel to sleep. And after posting their story, Nigerians will donate millions of naira to these people, even up to 10 million naira. And I won't even have transport to travel to the next state to go film the other people I want to film. It's my ex-girlfriend in Pennsylvania, United States of America, that will always send me money. I said, Lucky, I don't know why you want to kill yourself for people who don't even care about you. And she's always the one coming through for me, except sometimes God will just touch the heart of some people and say, Lucky, I love your good work. I'm talking about back then when I used to make great videos and I was not even monetized because I didn't have money to always pay transport. That was how bad it was for me. I never compromised. Is it now that, sometimes people pay me for adverts, sometimes we get little things from monetization that I will not compromise? I'm a very contented person. Everything you are seeing on the internet saying that I was asking for a percentage is false. I have never in my life asked anybody for something like that. If anybody can come out and say, Lucky once asked me for percentage, I promise that this will be the last video you ever see of me. In fact, if anybody in this world can come out and say Lucky stole from me, or Lucky took my money in a misleading way, or anything about money, you never hear that. And then she was also saying that they were also saying I was asking her for knack. Jesus, it's not even that bad for me. I understand that what a lot of you see is always that guy that is saying, how many of you remember something like this? To be honest, it's not that bad for me. And I don't think that I would ever stoop that low to have that kind of conversation with her. I mean, if I really like someone, I'll tell them I like them. And do you understand me? But I don't think that I'll ever in my life say something like that to her. So that is entirely false. I never even had any conversation that was close to something like that. Judging from the kinds of people around my life, I am not even lacking female attention in the slightest way you can imagine. It is not that bad for me, and it can never get that bad for me, to be honest. We live in a world where if it's that bad for you, at least you can pay for something, right? You can pay for attention. So why would I want to have a conversation like that with someone like that? So that is entirely false. And the lady, this Kenyan lady has a friend who claims to be a lawyer and a judge. She has been making so many videos. You guys should take your time and go through the profile of that lady. You guys should take your time and see the kind of person that is saying something like that. That lady does not look like somebody that will say the truth. She looks like somebody who will say anything just for clout. I'm not trying to defend anything. I'm just trying to tell people exactly what happened. I don't appreciate the fact that Burna Boy's name is flying the internet in this manner, because all he wanted to do was to help. You can see the evidence. That guy, he gave him about 50 million naira. The interviews on my YouTube channel, I just interviewed him. Go and watch what Burna Boy told him. Burna Boy even told him, be good to your brother, Cubana chief priest. Advised him like a brother would advise his own blood brother. So that is the kind of person Burna Boy is. I do not understand why anybody will be saying something like that towards Burna Boy. Now, this lady, after her visa has been processed and everything, she missed her flight. Like I said, I'm going to post another video, and that video is going to be an entire screen record of my conversation with Helen to prove to you entirely that everything Helen is saying is entirely false. It is even now that I spoke to Mr. Salami, the person who works for Burna Boy. He manages Burna Boy Football Academy. That I discovered that Burna Boy had already even sent 30 million naira to him. I never knew about that before. Now, all I knew was I was always in contact with Salami. Sometimes he would send me update of what was going on, and sometimes he would complain, Lucky, this lady is making too many demands. And to be honest, I don't think Burna Boy will be happy to hear about this. And I'll tell Mr. Salami, please calm down. Don't let Burna Boy know about it yet. Let me talk to her. I'm sure people are speaking into her head, and I'm sure people were speaking into Helen's head, to be honest, because everybody saw that Burna Boy was looking for him. The fact that Burna Boy had given someone 50 million naira, she had really high expectation. I'm sure the people around her will be feeding to her ear, because some people in Kenya were telling her that she wants that she should tell us that she's coming with somebody from Kenya. Like, to be honest, that doesn't make sense. Saying that you want to stay in Victoria Island, you want security 247, you want to be buying your food outside. To be honest, that would discourage anybody. And at this point, judging from everything the lady has been saying online that is false, saying a lot of false things about me, I would not even encourage Burna Boy to go ahead to help that lady in any way. To be honest, because God has just blessed you, but then you let what people tell you to ruin your opportunity. You're making too many demands and then coming out to say bad things about Burna Boy. That is totally unfair. You missed your flight. I wasn't even happy with it in any way. I'm sure Burna Boy's team were not happy about it too. Why would you even miss your flight? After all the money, millions of naira that was spent, you say you did not even have money for boats. It doesn't make sense. There was no money you asked for that was not sent to you. So why would you do something like that, considering the fact that you had a child? And to be honest, I was only doing this to help you. Looking at that boy, I felt really bad about it. That was the only reason I was even making all this effort talking to you. I'm a very busy person. I help a lot of people every day. So that is the only reason. Left alone, I don't have any business talking to you. So I am making this video because I feel like I think the people who support my platform, who watch me consistently, and who also support the people that I interview on my platform deserve to hear an explanation from me. I owe it to you guys to tell people entirely what happened. And I'm also going to share a screen record of my entire conversation with Helen, so you people will know that there are a lot of people who do not like me for reasons I can't explain, and they'll do anything to say negative and false things about me. And see, I support what's that thing called, activism. When you are fighting for the less privileged, I strongly support it, but you have to do it right. Those of you who were in a haste to go write things about me that were not true, that is not the right way to go. You never reached out to me to make any confirmation. You just went on, and it's not as if maybe you even say this is what the lady said. You went on to call me names on your platform, sharing it to blogs. That is not how to go about it. I understand that VDM is doing a lot of great things in Nigeria, and a lot of young people look up to him. They are inspired by what he do. And these days, young people just take out their phone because they have an account on social media. They come out to start. Nobody attains greatness by doing something like that. If you truly want to create value, you have to do it the right way. I am not against you, but if you truly want to achieve great things, you don't really have to do things that way, because that is not good. When something that you're not entirely sure of, you're not even sure if you did not make any attempts, you just go post it. And I swear, when I read those things that guy wrote, it did not even come from, it came as if he had a personal issue with me. And like I said, I'm making this video to also let people know that the work that I do, a lot of people do not like me for any reason. And this might not be the last time something like this will happen. People will always come out to say so many things, and I'll always come out to clear my name. I want people to understand that if it ever gets bad for me, I'd rather come out online to ask people for help. I would never in my life look at somebody who is struggling and tell them that, you know, I want money from you. I would never do that. And even like, it doesn't even make sense. So brothers and sisters, I want people to know that Burna Boy had intentions to really help that lady, and his team made efforts, good efforts. They spent millions of naira. I just hope that money somehow they'll be able to recover it. They spent good effort, but unfortunately, this lady missed her flight. She was making too many demands, and then she came on social media saying that she wants to commit this thing. And her and her baby. Why would you say something like that? Coming out to say that we're asking her for percentage, that is totally untrue. And then we are saying that we want to knock her. Life is not that bad for me. To be honest, I would never make such statements. If I like someone, doesn't matter if I'm a public figure, I'll come to you, I'll tell you I like you. The highest is you say no, you don't like me too, and I move on. And in a world where you can't really pay for things, why would I even stoop that low to do something like that? So guys, I'm making this video to let you know that everything you've been hearing online is entirely false. I'm going to post the screen record. Thank you very much for watching. God bless Burna Boy, and I'm sorry this is happening this way.
Hello.
Helen.
Hello, how are you?
Helen, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm at my friend's house.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's
Yes.
nice getting to talk to you after your message.
Yeah, because where I am, that's my place where I'm staying. It doesn't have Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And I didn't have enough bundle, so I decided just to come over here. Let me take it in the car.
What is bundles? What's that?
Bundle is data.
Oh, okay. That's how you guys call it in
so
Kenya.
you know here we are using Safaricom, so it's like MTN Nigeria. So it's taking a lot of data.
Oh, interesting. So let me introduce myself.
Yes.
My name is Abu Salami. I'm the chairman for Burna Boy Football Academy, and I handle the football part of his business.
Nice.
The reason I think why I sent that message this morning was because of energy, really. And obviously, I know Burna and Cubana have their drama, but this is not about their drama. This is just solely about the help we can give to you as a human being, to another human being, to see that you do well, and obviously that your child has the care and facilities he needs to grow. So nice meeting you once again. So let me ask a couple of questions so we can get things started, so I can give some information back to Burna on how we can proceed. So do you have your passports ready?
I do have my passport, but they're at because I was checking my bag, but I couldn't find it. But I have the picture, the photo of my...
About 2 years ago, and he came to my rescue and just made my life very comfortable, put me to work, invested in my business.
That's what we call him.
No, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Trust me, I tell you that for free.
He is a nice guy in person. I don't know why people are trolling Burna, but let me tell you, I've gone to Ghana before.
Yeah.
That was 2021. Then I went to Nigeria. I met Burna in person. Burna is me and my friends.
Are you serious?
Burna, yes, he cannot know me now. He can't recognize me because I've had baby fat. I used to be slim. Burna, very nice. He used to live in Continental apartments in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
In East Legon.
Okay.
Yeah, and we went to his house after party. After that, then I went back to my apartment where I was staying.
It's a small world.
Yeah.
It's a small world. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's a small one. That's the time that I came to Nigeria because my friend, the one that I came to see in Nigeria, she was doing a wedding. We went to Ghana with her together.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
met back up, yeah.
I'm happy for a couple of things. One, you have a skill. Two, you're
Yeah.
well spoken. I can see you thriving and doing very well in Nigeria. It's a very beautiful country. It's you'd love the people.
Nigeria is a very beautiful country.
Yeah.
Actually, I just came because of giving birth here in Kenya because they, our government were trying to change the, this whatever. If you give birth to a baby outside and all too much stuff, so I had to just come back home.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nigeria is a great place. Like seriously, Nigerian people are great. They are lovely. It's just like some people, they have their little bit of regrets, but it doesn't mean that everybody's bad.
No.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
Life happens, and even.
Passport in my phone over here.
Okay.
But the ones that I have there at my sisters in Kisumu. Kisumu is like 5 hours drive.
Okay.
Because when I left, when they chased me out of my apartment, I had to go to my sister in Kisumu, another city.
Okay.
So I left all documents over there. So I have to go to Kisumu. So I was just actually looking for ticket. Then I will just go. It's just like in flight, it's just 45 minutes. But by road, it's like 6 hours, 4 hours. So it depends.
By road, is it safe? Is it safe by road?
Yeah, Kenya is safe. There's no problem. You can
I've never visited before, but I'm sure someday I'll come around.
I've heard that Bana is coming to Kenya on March
to
perform. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice. I'll probably be there as well with his team to watch that performance. So another thing I was going to really ask you, just because the best way to understand Burna Boy's structure is to understand that he has a team behind him that's very, very disciplined. I don't want you to have the illusion or be under the idea that there's a bubble, you're coming to expect a bubble in Nigeria. That's clearly not what it's going to be. And I can tell you that straight away. The information I really need to gather from you is, first and foremost, if you really want to come to Nigeria, would you be comfortable living here?
I really needed to come to Nigeria, even by before, because actually I wanted even to get some loan to come to Nigeria, but I couldn't get a loan because obviously the loan people were the ones who come and collect the things that I have in my house. So they could give me again. So now I was trying to figure out how I can come to Nigeria. And now Nigeria tickets, now here to Nigeria tickets is very expensive that I could even afford.
Okay. Don't worry. We will deal with all those things. That's the list of your problems going forward. What you would eat, where you would live, the work you would have, and where your son would go to school will never be a problem again.
I used to have, before even, I have traveled I've used to travel before. Like, I've gone to Vietnam. I used to sell hair. Okay. And I used to have back in town. That before even I came to Nigeria. That was before Corona. Okay. And then I came back from Nigeria in this situation of having a baby and everything. So the business was not doing well. So I had to close. I'm a hairdresser. I can pleat. I can make hair. I can do makeup, all those.
Are you serious? If you can do all these things, then I think you've solved a lot of your problems.
I used to have a barber shop. I used to have a massage place. All those,
All right, not a problem then. So what I would need is, first and foremost, get a hold of those passports. If you don't have the finances to make the travel, let me know how I can get money to you. I should be able to do that in the next couple of days. So you can either take a flight or go by road, however suits you, to your sister's place to get the passports. This is going to happen real quickly because we're in the new year, everybody's getting busy. The camp for the football side of things is resuming in a couple of days as well. So everybody's going to be really busy. But I promised that I was going to see this through and get through this real quickly so that you can either be in Nigeria in the next week or 2 weeks, something like that. And then we'll look at the legal side of things for you to stay here for much longer because obviously I don't know what the immigration law is for Kenyans coming to live in Nigeria. But I'm sure somebody else in Burna's team would look into that for you. So not a problem. You'd get to see Burner yourself as well. Do you know what I mean? He's a great guy. How do I explain this to you? I was in almost a similar position. Like I said to somebody earlier today, I said, you might be upset with Cubana chief priest about not, looking after you, but life happens in such a way where sometimes we can't really explain certain things that happen. I've met him once, and I don't think he's a bad guy either. He hasn't done anything wrong to me, and I'm sure
I can't mouth him, or I can't say that he's a bad person. Sometimes these things happen. He's not perfect, either me. So I already forgiven him long time ago.
Yes, that's exactly what I was getting to. Please forgive. What will happen would happen, and the good things that will come your way will come your way.
My first video that I did, I already told him that I forgive you for everything that you say about the child and everything. Because maybe he might be mad, or maybe it was because of anger. So I forgive him about that.
How old is your child? How old is your child?
It's 2 years.
2 years, okay.
It turned 2 years, yes. Okay. So I cannot...
Does he walk? Does he walk now?
Or is a bad person, or... No.
Does your son walk?
And so I give him the respect that he deserves.
Yeah, I said, does your son walk? Does he walk?
Oh, is it 2 years? It's talking.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be sure, because the pictures look like he's really young. Do you know what I mean? So
those are old pictures.
Okay.
I'm posting old pictures.
Okay.
Baba, come.
Yeah, let me say hello to him.
Come and say hi to Uncle. Come say hi, Baba.
I'm gonna be a wicked uncle, because I'm gonna make sure you play football.
Yeah, say hi. Say
hello. How are you? Hello. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
How are you?
Love you. Say uncle. Uncle.
Does he like football at all?
My goodness, this boy, he likes football. Even sometimes where I used to stay, he will just, like, if I open the door, he will just go downstairs and just start playing with the ball.
Interesting.
Yeah, he likes balls a lot, yeah.
We will see how life develops. I mean, I wanted to make sure of two things, and I think I'm okay. I'm very comfortable now. We wanted to make sure that whether or not in the future Cubana takes responsibility or not, or whether or not it happens to be his baby or not, that doesn't concern us. What Burna is going to do is going to do, because...
I really appreciate what Burna is doing, and may God keep on blessing Burna Boy and give him courage and protect him and more help for Burna. Burna is such a nice person. Like, if you meet Burna in person, then you'll know this is a very nice person. Because, if you're not close to someone, people might think bad about you, and they will tell you things that you don't even expect, or say some words that you don't even expect. But when you stay with someone, you get to know this person, then you will understand this person is a very, very nice person that, wow, people are just talking trash about this person.
You'll find out more, don't worry. You'll find out more yourself.
Yeah.
So it was nice talking to you. I'll relay some of this information back to him, and then once I get the passports, we'll get things rolling. So send me any details you might have that I can use to... I'll find out how I can send money to you in Kenya, so that you can go do what you have to do, and then we'll take it from there, okay?
Yeah, I have my account details, Kenyan account, but it's used a dollar account. So I will have to add some Nigerian here that have account because the account that I posted on IG, it's working, but it's student account. So my friend is going to extend it tomorrow.
Okay.
So maybe if she has extended tomorrow, maybe it will work. If she doesn't extend it, then I will text you and send you my Kenyan details. But you have to send in dollars, so I don't know.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. And if you're coming to Nigeria, please pack light. Pack very light, yeah?
Don't worry.
Yeah, pack really light. You'll look after it.
Have you checked my photos before on Instagram? It's just like, when you don't have money.
Please don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Yeah, life will happen, and life will take care of you. Don't worry.
Yes. So
all right. Take care.
I used to be a very cute baby girl. That's why That's why my baby daddy, let me tell you, he used to like me, like he will even send someone to come and pick me. I was staying in 1004 in
Oh my God.
apartment.
I don't know if I want to hear all this.
He used to send the bodyguard to come and pick me.
Wow.
And we'll go and meet him. I'm telling you, I wasn't looking this way.
Don't worry.
So it's just like, yeah.
Don't worry. You get back to be your best self. I'm very sure of it. It's going to be a great year for everyone.
Yeah. Thank
All
you
right.
so.
Take care. It was nice talking to you. You can save my number and
Nice
then
to talk.
we'll keep chatting. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already said this.
All right. Cheers.
Salami.
Yes. All right.
All right.
All right. Take care.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.